I was happening, everybody. Was good? Was good? How everybody doing? How everybody feeling? Was good? Was good? Y'all already know, man. This is the call-in show, so we're gonna open up the phone lines. First of all, what's good, everybody? We got Mr. Jones first, Ebony Wright second, Calvin was good? Was good? King Sean was good? Yeah, defense. Yeah, defense looking a little. Let's change the last year because we had the same players last year, same coaching. Play 8-9 yards off the ball, bro. That's like one of our biggest problems right now. What's good, CMY? What's good, Luck? What's good? What's good? What's good, Richard? Same excuses from coach and same play with defense. Yeah, what's good, everybody, man? Man, y'all already know, though, this is the call-in show, so I already pour all of my thoughts and observations and everything into my videos. And then, of course, I was live reacting to the game while it was happening. So this show is for y'all to call in. So definitely make sure y'all call in. And if you know anything positive, you got to say anything negative, it's whatever. You feel me? Anything. So, or if you have any questions, if you want me, I'm just here. I'm here to basically be the moderator. This is y'all's show. What's good, everybody? What's good? ARW1 was good. Welcome back. Shouts out to Miss Perry. Was good. Appreciate you pulling up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You see John Combs tweet about the third down defense? Yes, I did. I literally actually talked about that in the video I just came up with. I mean, it's been uploading for the last hour, but it probably just released within the past couple of minutes. I wouldn't be surprised. That's just how long it takes stuff to do. Washington has the most negative talk. What's good, D's? Every game you talk about firing to go overreacting and losing the man, I just hope it all works out at the end of the day, man. It looks ugly. And at the end of the day, man, I'm just an optimistic person with everything, sports, everything. So, and then plus I'm still riding off the high of my Georgia Bulldogs winning the championship. So I'm just really hope my Commanders can pull it together too. Cause I mean, it looked dark for my Georgia Bulldogs. No matter what happened with my Georgia Bulldogs, we'd be right there and then fold in some weird way. And we finally got over the hump. Maybe my Commanders can do the same thing. Plus, I mean, again, it's just preseason, so we'll see, man. We got to see what's going on for real. Hopefully, it's not as bad as we think it is. What's good, Renan? Appreciate you pulling up. Channel member was good. He said, "Did you crazy, bro? What it do? Was good, Scotty? Was good. Was good. Was good, Calvin. Hope it works out, but I'm scared the results are gonna be the same. Yeah, it's definitely. There's there's a couple of encouraging signs, but there's more negative than positives to take from that preseason game, of course, especially starter wise, which is the worrying part." Appreciate that, Richard. Thanks for all the content you've been working hard, man. I've been putting in super work, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate all of the support, man. Y'all pulling up to every video, leaving likes, all of that, all the live streams. Really appreciate it. And then a 100-year curse for Snyder. Well, we got the first 20 out the way with 80 more to go. Well, about 70 more to go. About 70 more to go. But what's good, everybody? Oh, yeah. Okay, I do have the call information up there. So, yeah, man, it's the Sunday live stream call-in show. Make sure y'all call up and voice y'all opinions. I have a 3-minute timer. We'll do the 3-minute timer. I'm going to try to be as strict with it as possible because I feel like this probably will, especially after a game like that, it's going to be a lot of people calling up frustrated with the team and thing like that. And then I'm trying to, I want to end the stream like 7-ish if I can. Because I'll need to get to a lot more content. I have a couple of more videos. I know at least one more video I'm trying to put out tonight. My other video just uploaded, so the show must go on type of thing. But again, this live stream is for y'all, man. How y'all feeling about the game? Call up. Hit the like button on the way in, y'all. Appreciate that, Richard. Definitely hit that like button while you're here chilling. Appreciate it. It's free for y'all, and it means the world to me. I really appreciate it. I think Washington. Okay, we got a call. Hold on, we getting a couple of calls. Yes, sir. I think Washington has to be encouraged about it's a better team. We finally fixed our QB situation. Yeah, I mean, that's one positive take. It definitely looks like we potentially have better QB play. We'll see, though. We haven't seen Carson Wentz really let it rip yet, but I'm excited about that. What's good, Eric? What's good, Tyrone? Brody, I don't even know. Oh, Brody over there chilling. I'm upset they looking the same out there. Yeah, I hope not, man. But let me go ahead and I think something is going on with the audio. Still. I think we should be able to hear something now. All right, let me bring on the first caller. We have a 253 number. Who's this? Hello? Okay, wait, I can't hear it. So yeah, something happened with the settings since the last time we live streamed. It's just like it's not coming through like it normally does. Let me see. Hold on. We got to get this. What happened? It was just working last time. What's going on?
Can you hear me?
Okay, there we go. Now we can hear you. Good. Okay, I just had to switch it up a little bit. I don't know why. What happened though? But man, what's good? 253. Who's this?
This is Josh.
Josh, got you. I'm saving you right now. What's good, man?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I changed my number. I forgot, man. My bad.
Yeah, you good.
No. So, you know what, man? So I know our offense didn't score a touchdown on Saturday, but I'll tell you what, they were moving the ball pretty good, and then having third stringers in there for the O line, and undrafted free agents at tight end. I was pretty impressed with how the running game was and Carson Wentz's decision making. He did pretty good. I'm pretty confident in Carson Wentz. He's not even a concern of mine right now.
Me neither.
What do you think?
No, me not. I'm because the whole stigma that he had when we got him was that he can't, run a safe offense. He can't take the layups. He can't take the easy plays. He can't, take the screens or to dump it off to the running back and things like that. He's shown he can do that, and I think his natural ability to be able to hit the deep ball very well is going to come out over time. I think that's just going to happen, especially as the offense starts to mature and everything. So. I think we'll be straight overall quarterback wise. I mean, there's other worries on the team right now, but I'm not worried about Carson Wentz.
Yeah, I'm not either. I'll tell you what. So a couple of those throws that he tries to do, like those back shoulder throws, that he kind of underthrows just a bit, because the receivers are a bit smaller, so he probably tries to fit it in a tighter window. But I think once he gets Logan Thomas back and Cole Turner, oh man, dude, I'm like excited to see that, man. Like those, if you get Logan Thomas one-on-one with the linebacker, and he runs the post and he just shoots like a back shoulder pass like that, man, I'm like, I think Logan Thomas catches those 9 out of 10 times.
I agree.
Yeah, so I'm pretty stoked about that. And then I'll tell you what, though. One thing, it's probably not even a bold prediction anymore, but I think this might be Jack's last season, man. What do you think?
It is looking ugly right now, man. I know it's only preseason, but, we play the Jaguars and the Lions first. Now, granted, don't sleep on them. Don't act like that's an automatic win for a lot of people that feel like it is, but it's still the Jaguars and the Lions, and we play the Bears also fairly early in the season. And if our defense doesn't look good against those three teams, then yeah, it's just like, who will you look good against? And then Jack, we got to start looking at Jack crazy.
Yep. So one thing I've noticed, man, as long as I've been a fan, our defense has always gotten torched by mobile quarterbacks. Like, even if the quarterback can't throw the damn ball, all of a sudden they become like Tom Brady accuracy. You know what I mean? And they just run all over us. It's like, what the hell, man? So so I was pretty confident going against the Eagles the season before I saw what I saw in the preseason games. Now I'm like, dude, Jalen Hurts might look like Tom Brady and Michael Vick,
I hope not, man, but that's a good point.
I hope not either. But geez, you got who's that damn quarterback that we played yesterday that said the backup? He was running all over our defense.
Yeah, man, picking up easy, just running right up the middle for 15 yards, easy.
Yeah, and it's been like that for years. It's been like that for years. I don't know, man. We need I know everybody knows we need a linebacker, but golly, man, it's I'm already looking at the season based off of previous seasons, and I'm just like, yep, it's gonna be another one of those years, So
yeah,
anyways,
I really hope not, but man, appreciate that, Josh, man. Definitely make sure you call back again next week, man.
Yeah, for sure, I will. All right.
Yes,
thanks,
sir, man. Appreciate it, and I agree with a lot of your points, my boy. Yes, sir.
All righty, take it easy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got Calvin up next. How you doing over there, Calvin?
What's going on, baby? How you been, man?
What's good? How you feeling over there?
Feeling good, man. Hey, look, this is what I want to say, man. I'm not too worried about the offense. I feel like we've got a lot of weapons on offense. The defense just scares me. Let me speak on Brian Robinson, though. I really like him. I think we did Gibby wrong, and it goes back to Ron Rivera. I think he's a good guy. I think he's a leader of men. I just don't think he's a good coach. I really don't. He hasn't had a winning season since 2017. He drafts Gibson. Gibson's a wide receiver, kick returner in college. They look at his 4.3 speed. They look at his size, and they're thinking, oh, we can convert him. So you get rid of Adrian Peterson, which we all know that he was at the end of his career, but you hand the keys to a guy that had never played the position, okay? And it's like, how do you do that? And then he always makes these statements about, oh, well, we're going to do what's best for the team. Well, how is getting a guy that's never played the position, how is that best for the team? And now what they're finding out is, yeah, he's got talent, he's got this ceiling, but he can't hold on to the ball. So now they're trying to find, well, you know, let's try him at kick return. So, you know, well, Ron, he did that in college. You know what I'm saying? So this is nothing new. You know, so now you get this Brian Robinson Jr. in there that can actually play the position, and you see that when he runs, everything is forward. He knows how to lower his shoulder. He knows how to hit the hole. And he's just a good running back. He's, in my opinion, he's better than Gibson. Because to me, and I know you say it a lot, Rico, to me it's not about ceiling. It's not about talent. Because when we talk about, you know, the running backs of the game, Curtis Martins and you know, Emmitt Smiths and you know, Earl Campbell, Walt Payton, we never mention the word talent with them because or their ceiling, because those guys performed on the football field. Yeah. So we got to stop saying this narrative, oh, well, Gibson's got 4.3 speed, so he's got this talent. We got to stop saying it, because the bottom line is he's just not a running back. And guess what? That's okay, because he wasn't a running back in college. You see what I'm saying? So we got to stop setting up our players for failure, because that's what Ron does. It's the same thing I told you last year with William Jackson. Everybody's thinking, well, you know, William's not good. It's like, yeah, because you're taking him out of his element when Ron Darby played his butt off in that system 2 years ago. And we let him walk for small money to Denver. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So you had a guy that played good in the system. You let him walk, and you bring in a guy that's a man cover guy. So now he's trying to do this zone thing, but when you ask him to go to man coverage, well, guess what? You didn't play so much zone with him that his instincts for man coverage is now is depleted a little bit. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So to me, Ron, man, he's just not a good coach. And the defense, I mean, you know, 3rd and 4, and you're playing 8 and 9 yards off the ball. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense, you know. And, you know, look, I love Chase, but you got to remember, you brought it up earlier, that 4-game winning streak, you know, except for the first game when he got hurt, we played good without Chase. Mm-hmm. So we would hope that we can, you know, that he becomes that star that we want him to be, but this defense actually played better without Chase. So we got to stop making excuses about, oh, well, Chase wasn't there, or like this kind of, oh, well, you know, it was Pat Mahomes, it was Kansas City. Look, they're all NFL teams. Yep. You're going to play good NFL quarterbacks every now and then. I'm looking at the schedule. Jalen Hurts, the last caller, you know, he runs. We can't stop running court. You know, Dak Prescott. We got to play Justin Fields this year. Yeah, he's new, but he run the ball. We got to face Aaron Rodgers. Kirk Cousins he's gonna kill us through the air. We got to play Daniel Jones, which everybody not Daniel Jones, but guess what? He kills us every time. Yeah. You know, so the defense is really a problem, man. And you know, I'm worried about the defense. I'm not worried about the offense. It's really the defense, man. That's all I got, man.
Hey, man, appreciate that, Calvin. Hey, I feel the same. Right now, the offense, I'm not too worried about it. I do think we're being a little bit too harsh on Antonio Gibson. I think he can ball out still. Just use him in more of like an Alvin Kamara, Cordell Patterson type role. And, yeah, I agree. My only worry is on the defense. Offense is injuries, but, like, everybody healthy, I'm not worried about the offense at all. But, yeah, I completely agree, man. Thank you, Calvin. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Make sure you call back next week if you can. Let me bring on the next caller. We got my boy Ivory in the building. What's good, Ivory?
Hey, what's up, Rico, man? I'm gonna be very negative because I'm not happy. I agree with the last call and to the degree that I'm not a fan of Ron Rivera coaching. And this is why. I'm worried about the offense. Why? Because we don't do the things that good offensive teams do in the league. Yesterday we played Pat Mahomes. The Chiefs are never concerned about running the ball. They just don't care. They're like, well, we're going to put a running back out there. If you're not playing us for it and it's wide open, we'll run it. Otherwise, we're just trying to get the ball down the field however we can. So what do? They spread the field, and the quarterback finds the matchups that he knows his guys can win on. He just did it over and over again on 3rd down. What do? We put the running back in the backfield. We compress the line of scrimmage. Guys are running crossing routes almost into each other. And so the quarterback, think about the couple of plays that happened. On one play, Carson Wentz flipped the ball underhanded, good pass to Samuels across the middle. But what was the highlight of the play? Even though he caught it, the guy was right on top of him.
Immediately.
The next time immediately. The next time they threw it in the middle of the field, it was a good throw by Wentz. The linebacker was right there and knocked the ball out of Samuels' hands. Now, on that part, I blame Samuels because he should have body caught it. When he put his hands out, he created a target for the linebacker to hit it. If he'd have waited to his body, the guy wouldn't have been able to get to his body. But nevertheless, what I'm telling you is the schemes are not the schemes that teams that are successful run. The Bills, the Chargers, the Chiefs, all the really good teams, the Rams, they spread the field out. We are running a compressed offense where the field is closed. We got to spread out the field. And I feel like we're playing old school, antiquated football against teams that are opening it up. So like yesterday, if you said, oh, I'm not worried, I am worried because we won't be able to score with Mahomes unless we get into some sort of 2-minute offense where we're speeding the tempo and now we're spreading the field and hurrying up with tempo. To me, I'd rather us do that than have Brian Robinson in the backfield, who I love, but I feel like he's just going to make them play old school football some more. 12-play drives, 80 yards, 10 minutes of possession. You can't beat people with that, and you're not going to score many points. If it takes us 9 minutes to score a touchdown, how many points in the game you think we're going to score? 20? You know what I'm saying? We have to be attacking. And in this preseason, I would have hoped that we just threw the ball downfield all preseason.
Yeah, please.
Just to get used to trying to create big plays. Have Terry go 20, Diami, Samuels, Dotson, just throw the ball. Instead, what has happened? Wentz is efficient because he's throwing it underneath all game. That's not preparing us to have a good offense. That's just antiquated football that Rivera likes. He likes that crap. Defensively, we're an unmitigated mess, and if anybody can't see that it's the scheme and not the players, it's pathetic. First of all, on third downs, we got to take Cole Holcomb off the field. We shouldn't even play a linebacker on the field on third down. Absolutely, unless it's if it's third and 3 or 4, play a linebacker. If it's third and 6 or more, you got to take the linebackers off the field. You know why we get beat? Because we're playing zone. You know why else? Because we're slow. We have a slow defense. We have slow reacting corners. We have slow reacting safeties. We just don't have team speed enough. So we need to put our faster players. I want to see Forrest and Butler on the field, Rico. I want to see them on the field on third down.
Yeah.
I don't want to see a bunch of Holcomb because he's going to be doing what he did yesterday. I'm even for taking Carl's slow butt off the field on third and long. He's too slow. You know what I'm saying? We need guys who can run with some people. We don't need a slow 4'6", 4'7" safety who can't run with fast guys. So we got to create the better thing, and we have to dictate to offenses. We can't sit back and wait. We get, what quarterbacks love in the NFL? The field of vision, where they can see open space and throw it. We never create or force. We never jam receivers and make it hard for a quarterback to see open space so he can look and pick us apart. So in general, I have a problem with both sides of the ball and how our general team is being coached.
How we're
They're
passing
screwing Gibson.
on both sides.
They're screwing Gibson, Rico. They're screwing Gibson. Gibson is a good football player. If we spread the damn field open and then gave Gibson some runs, he would be a good running back. He'd be much more productive. But what do? We compress the line of scrimmage and hand it to him to run right up the guard's back. He runs it to our guard every time because the field is closed down.
Yeah.
Put 4 receivers, spread it out. I guarantee you, we get Gibson to the second level consistently, he's going to break 30, 40, 50-yard runs because he's explosive.
Yeah.
Brian Robinson, he's tailor-made for the run off the guard and read the guard tackles, block, and then hitting the hole. That's his natural style. You know what I'm saying? He can do that all day, but that's not a style that's going to be conducive to scoring 28, 30 points a game. That's why I don't want him as the primary back. I want him to be the guy who comes in and then sledgehammers people once Gibson is busting them for a few big plays.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you a player that I'm done with, and I don't think is any good, and I think he's trash. De'Ami Brown. He's never getting separation. He never separates. Dude is never separating, Rico.
Yeah,
Name me a time when you seen him separate from somebody. Even when he runs deep, I don't even see a burst. I just see him running out there. He doesn't know the nuances to set a route up. He don't know how to get in and out of breaks, and he never hardly makes contested catches. I like Cam Sims way better than De'Ami Brown. I don't know what Cam Sims has done that he can't get the field, but all he does is make tough catches. All he does is make acrobatic plays. I'd elevate him, and I cut De'Ami if he don't show me something. He played in his last game and keep harming on somebody. Because to me, he's just not a separator. He's been a bust. We just got to admit it to ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got, man.
You know, I'm rooting for De'Ami too, bro. But yeah, like I never once saw him have a yard or more on something. Every catch he made in the preseason so far has been somebody on his back, usually some type of contested catch.
Dude, they are smothering him, man. I'm like, come on, De'Ami, you gotta get some stuff. But that's because he doesn't do a good job setting up the routes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I would play him with Sam Howell and see if playing with his old quarterback can do something for him.
Please.
Because what he's doing right now, he's wasting our time. You know what I'm saying? He's just a guy that's wasting our time. And then the last thing I want to say, the injuries. I don't know what has happened, but I hope we have a line that can compete come week 1. This has gotten ridiculous. Do we know what Armani Rogers' injury is?
Oh, I didn't even realize he was hurt. I thought we got away pretty straight yesterday.
No, he left the game and took him to the locker room. So
man.
I'm just hoping he's tired because he had to do all the work all week long. I'm just hoping he's tired. He's tired of this crap. He was a quarterback. He ain't playing well. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
And what I think it is, and I don't know this, that run he made after the catch, it was a pretty tough collision. So I'm thinking he might be in the protocol. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm thinking that might be it. But man, listen, we got to get some people back. And Jack Del Rio, if we play the first 3 games, we got Jacksonville, Detroit, and then Philly. If we ain't a solid 2-1 by then, if we're 1-2, Jack got to go. I'm sorry. I don't even care if it's his fault or not. Head's got to roll. I don't care if it's 3-0 we lose. He got to go. It's his fault. You know, I'm sorry, man. But all right, man. Y'all take it easy, man.
I appreciate that, Ivory, man.
All right, bro. All right,
yes,
man.
Sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going. We got my boy Rich up next. How you doing over there, Rich?
Oh, I'm here. I'm up already? Oh,
yes, sir.
Okay. What's up, man?
What's good, man? Returning from camp and everything. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Had my little time off. But bro put up a good point about De'Ami Brown, because now that I think about it, I do want to talk about him. Like, I came up here no intentions. I want to talk about De'Ami Brown. De'Ami Brown sucks. Like, he's not good at football. And he's, like the last dude said, he's wasting our time. And the audacity some of y'all had saying that he might be better than Cam Sims baffles me. And it shows y'all's football knowledge, like, to a T. It shows everything I need to know. Because there's no way. Okay, Luck Waller. Stop, Luck. I don't know why. I'm going to talk to you in the after party later. So don't even worry about that. But De'Ami Brown is not good at football. Like, when you looked at him yesterday, did anyone see him, like, within 20 yards of the line of scrimmage? Like, anybody? Did you see it?
Nah, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought I was tripping. No, he doesn't do that. He's a one-trick pony that we drafted in the 3rd round for no reason. And even he's not that good at that one trick. It's like, what are you good at?
Yeah, the only time, actually, the Panthers game, he had one slant. Everything else has been deep down the field, and yeah, he hasn't been able to truly, like, get a 2-yard separation on anybody yet, even the backups.
ooh, slant.
But he said,
Like,
"Ooh, it's like,
and people, I thought I was tripping. No, I was right. And I'm gonna call you out on this too, because you was a part of these people.
mhm.
That's when we first drafted him, said that you didn't say he was Terry McCoy, but y'all said that he was kind of like Terry McCoy, and I'm like, not at all. I don't know what. So many people saying this, I'm gonna just sit back. But I was right. He's not Terry McCoy. I don't know where niggas got that from. Like, Jesus Christ. I've been a part of Tim's campaign since 2022. Since like 2019. Strong candidate. I've been here for a while. And my stance just gets stronger and stronger by the day. It just gets stronger and stronger by the day. He's great. Does his job. Moving on. Brian Robinson. I really like Antonio Gibson, man. And the best, like, how do I put this? Actually, no, I told you how I put this. It was like, well, you said it another way. I said it's the same thing. I said back at Georgia how Nick Chubb and Sonny Michel was, and you said how Alvin Kamara and Mark Ingram were. Same thing, different people. We got different people. But Antonio Gibson was balling when, like, not just with Taylor Heineke, but even with Carson Wentz, where he was out wide. He was out farther than Terry McLaurin. Like, he was doing his thing when he was at wide receiver.
He was open. Carson Wentz just overthrew it. Mhm.
Yeah, and he was doing good. And we all know that he can play running back. Like, I'm not here to be the one that's like, yo, he's a wide receiver. If y'all say he's a wide receiver, I'm not gonna complain. But if y'all say he's like gonna be out wide every once in a while, like a couple of snaps a game, gets like 5 to 10 carries a game, I'm fine with that. I'm not complaining. And then J.D. McKissick does his thing, and Brian Robinson just runs.
Mhm.
I'm not complaining. That's fine by me, because he looked good yesterday, like really, really good.
Yeah.
So if they roll with it like that, it's fine. It's fine by me, because clearly, and it's not even close. Clearly, just off watching, you could tell that Antonio Gibson can easily be our best back, and is by far our closest home run hitter of a back.
Mhm.
Like Brian Robinson, if he goes 20 yards or 15 yards, I'm doing backflips. I haven't seen it, but 10 like Brian Robinson could constantly get you 5 to 10 yards, and that's really good, because Antonio Gibson doesn't do that. But when Antonio Gibson gets past that, he could do way more than what Brian Robinson could do. So that's
80-yard screen.
Yeah. Like, they're just two different players. Like, I'm not throwing a screen to Brian Robinson. I'm not, especially when I have J.D. McKissick, Jared Patton. I have too many people. Plus, Curtis Samuel is going to be back there every once in a while. I have too many people to waste my time playing screen to Brian Robinson. Too much going on. That's another thing. Curtis Samuel might get like 2-3 runs every couple games. You know. Man, the defense. Mega really put me on like a couple months ago. He was like, "Brother, this secondary is looking sketchy," and it is. I got some people that I rock with, but it's like you have no top. I ain't gonna say you have no top guy, but it's like if someone goes down, and when everyone's healthy, like it's like you don't get a win for real. Like, there's no way. And we've been on Jack Del Rio's neck. Yesterday was the day where I'm like, okay, this might not be Jack Del Rio's fault. Because when you look at it, he did what I wanted him to do. He blitzed, different types of blitzes too, and we just got cooked both times. We ran man, got cooked. We ran zone, got cooked. We played off the line of scrimmage, got cooked. It's like, I can't be on his neck because I don't know what he can do. Because I'm looking at the players and I'm like, yo, y'all gotta tighten up if we gotta do the rest of this. Like, we can't do this if you looking shitty. You know, like, you can't run zone blitzes when you can't play zone. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that.
Yeah, and to your point,
You
people
can't.
were getting mixed man coverage. Bobby McCain was in the slot on a backup
Yeah.
tight end, cooked in man coverage. Kendall Fuller got cooked in man coverage a couple of times. It's just
Like,
like no matter what we did, it just didn't work.
bro, just straight cooked. William Jack, like, they had their moments. The defense actually. I know we were on them yesterday, but they actually didn't look that. They weren't that bad. They weren't as bad as people would like to say. There were times where it's like, yo, Jack Del Rio called something smart, but the players just didn't execute. And there was times where it's like, okay, this is Patrick Mahomes. Hands up. I ain't going to do nothing about it. I don't know about you. But, hey, he going to do what he do. I'm not going to do nothing about it. Y'all got to figure that out. But, hey, luckily, only really quarterback on anywhere near that is Aaron Rodgers, and he's nowhere near as mobile. But that's all I have to say. Defense wasn't as bad as people say it was. Jack Del Rio's in a tough spot, and he sees these guys every day. He knows much more than us. And I thought, but someone right now, Jack Del Rio, someone knows what he's doing, because I ain't gonna say he exposed them yesterday, but they exposed themselves. So, just what it is.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But yeah, man, I appreciate that, Rich, man. Definitely make sure you call back next week, and I'll catch you online for the Superstar KO at some point, probably tonight.
Yeah, please. Like, I was waiting yesterday, but I was like, Rico left. And,
Tut had his birthday party, so his whole family was over. Like, AJ, Tariq, everybody, DJ, Cam, it was all, and Z. And then when I came back, me and Lyriq was running multiverses. But I got you. We probably will be running it tonight.
Oh, yeah, they all on multiverses right now, as you probably already know.
Not surprised. I didn't even know that, but I'm not surprised. But all right, Richmond, I'll catch you later.
All
right, man. All right, let me bring on my next caller. We got my boy Jack in the building. How you doing over there, Jack?
Hey, what's going on, Rico?
What's good?
Not much. Yeah, I guess Rich kind of covered a lot of what I had to say about the game. I mean, I think one of the biggest things of annoyance was just how we were constantly playing like 10 yards off the line on like 3rd and 2, but when you really look at it, it's like, I think Jack Del Rio understands that these guys can't exactly play press, and I think that became apparent pretty early in the game. I mean, I remember the one play where MVS just completely took the top off of Juice, and if Patrick Mahomes hadn't overthrown him, he got like 5 yards of separation on that, and if Patrick Mahomes hadn't overthrown MVS, he would have just taken that right to the crib. So I think that's a big reason why we can't exactly play, close to the line, because our guys just aren't fast enough. We've drafted a lot of these like 4-5 guys who got length and stuff, but if a receiver gets past them, then they just won't be able to recover or keep up. Like, Will Jack can do it. He's got 4.3 speed. Kendall Fuller can kind of do it. He's got like 4.4 speed, and Danny Johnson, he's got 4.4 speed too, but he hasn't really shown a lot this preseason. So
even against backups,
and he's more of a backup.
Yeah,
he's a backup. So like, you're not really expecting a ton out of him. So, and the rest of these guys, like, Juice, he runs a 4.5. Christian Holmes runs a 4.5. I think Channing Stribling runs like a 4.6. So you're not really. I'm not even joking. That was his 40 time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes a lot more sense why we're playing this soft zone as much as we are, as much as it annoys me. So I can't really give Jack Del Rio too much, crap for that. But and also, like, when he started blitzing, sometimes our guys got home, but other times it was just allowing, the other quarter, like Patrick Mahomes, to just make easy completions. Like this one time he had Jamin Davis on MVS, and instead Jamin I think this is one of those parts where James, like, kind of his old self kind of reared its ugly head, where he went to blitz Mahomes, but he kind of hesitated for a second, like trying to decide, should I go after him or should I drop into coverage? And had he gotten there just like a second sooner, he probably would have stacked or at least like forced Mahomes to like throw it away.
Yeah.
But instead, again, he just completed right to MVS, and of course it was on the third down. So, so stuff like that. So stuff like that is like what I think why the defense continues to struggle. It's like just little things like that rather than just the scheme itself. I mean, I saw another play where Channing's dribbling just got completely lost in the sauce, and that allowed another third down conversion.
Yeah, I mean, even Cameron Curl and Bobby McCain in man coverage, it just wasn't as good as you'd hope.
Cameron was just, that was ugly for him. I'm not selling my stock on him at all. I mean, he's Cam Curl. We know what he's about, but I mean, his play hasn't been the most inspiring this preseason. But I don't really put a ton of stock into the preseason as it is. I mean, I'm not really going to react too much to it, but a lot of what we saw last season, the preseason, kind of carried over to the regular season. So there is cause for concern there. Also, I did notice, Rich brought this up, but I noticed Diami does not get a lot of separation. Like, when he is separating, it's like by a yard at most. And I'm not sure if it might be a combination of he's just not at the point where he runs his routes well enough. And, I mean, he's just not a burner. Like, he's got good speed. He's just not a 4.3 guy. He's a 4.4 guy.
Yep.
So it's not like he's just going to blow right past people. He needs to set up his routes better and to set up his release better. But I think part of it is just he hasn't gotten a ton of opportunities. And, I want to see him with Sam Howell. I don't want to see him with Heineke all the time. Like,
I agree.
He's a deep threat. Give him a guy who can get him the football. So, I want to see him play a lot with Sam next game.
Please.
So we can get a better idea of what he's really about. But, yeah, I don't think he's I think Cam Sims might honestly surpass him on the depth chart when it's all said and done.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to see Cam Sims get some runs with the ones, because when you see like Terry, Jahan, Curtis, these are like 6', 5'11" guys who are blazers, but it really helps to have like a bigger guy out on the outside to complement them. Like that one deep pass to Curtis that got broken up. Like, if that's Cam Sims, that's a catch. Like,
yeah,
no problem. Like, he would have just bullied that corner right there. But that is what it is. But I really hope Cam Sims gets more involved with the offense this season than last season.
A lot of us do.
Because, yeah, I mean, that touchdown was like, he just completely stunned that dude. He was like, "Get off me, kid."
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's pretty much become pretty apparent that Brian Robinson is going to be RB1 this time, which I'm not mad about at all. I mean, I think Gibson has shown that he can be a very capable running back, but if you put him in that Alvin Kamara type of role, like you said, and you put Robinson in that Mark Ingram role, that thunder and lightning role, I think that'll really help this offense even more. Just use Gibson like, more of a weapon than like any one thing.
Exactly.
Because he's shown he can play pretty much any receiver position. He can play as a running back. He can do all this stuff. And so but I think the team was also forced to make him a full-time running back because we had like no one else. Because J.D. McKissick isn't a 3-down back. And Jared Patterson, he plays his heart out, but he just doesn't have the ability to, be a full-time back either. Whereas, Robinson, he does. He's got that ability.
Yep.
So it frees up a lot of carries, from Gibson and allows the team to be much more flexible with him. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Gibson can do in this expanded role. But he's got to work on his hands still.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He's got to work on a lot of things, but I'm pretty excited to see what they can do with him now, because I think they're finally at a point where they can use him in the way they probably always wanted him to be. Because remember when he started out, he was like a third down back, but you know, they kind of made him into a full-time starter by necessity. And then, but now you got another guy to help him with. So there's that. The offensive line, man, like it doesn't, like that's just plug and play. It doesn't matter who Masco puts out there; they're just gonna play regardless. Like, I honestly believe that he could put out like a whole line of just Stephen Hawking and still get like some results. Like, I genuinely believe he could do that.
And John Moscow, I don't know, he working magic over there.
I know, man. That man is a magician. I hope we extend him for life. But
man, I appreciate that, Jack. We have another caller that pulled up, man. I appreciate it, and I agree with a lot of your points, man. Thank you for calling in.
All right, you take care, Rio.
Yes, sir. Catch you next week.
All right, catch you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have another caller that pulled up. We got, this is Mega. What's good, Mega? What's good, man?
What up?
What's happening with you?
Peace and blessings, brother.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, whole time, I ain't even really calling to talk about shit for real. I just wanted to shout you out one time, man.
Appreciate it. And I'm going to catch y'all in the, Rich said that y'all are having a after party after this, so I'm stopping around 7, and I'm going to pull up for a little while.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to be in the Discord talking crazy like I usually do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but hope matter of fact, Bing, something did hit my mind, right? So, as far as the defense, everybody going crazy on the defense, right? Whole time, this been the same defense we've been playing for a decade or better. Why? I don't understand why people surprised and shit. Like, why y'all shocked that we playing 10 yards off the ball like we ain't been doing that since after Greg Williams left out here? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
We've been playing the same exact defense, Slim, and then you figure like we was one of the worst defenses in the league last year. We real life did not add any different talent besides the draft, obviously. We had no other free agents, nothing like that. And then we playing the same exact scheme. So what y'all thought was about to happen? Like, y'all thought magically these second year maturations was going to have our team look, man, come on, Mo. Like, I feel like people got to taper their expectations. It's not realistic to expect us to be better if we doing the same exact thing with the same exact players. That's unrealistic, Mo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, everybody, well, I don't know, I ain't going to say everybody, but I've been knew Kendall Fuller was baked ziti out there. He burnt garlic toast on his best day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got William Jackson III be getting half smoked, and if he ain't smoked, he hold him. Sometimes he play, you know, good defense, but come on, bro, we paying that man a lot of money for him to be looking subpar there half the time. And he injury prone. Y'all gotta remember, Shorty missed like 5-6 games last year.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? Then you got, it's like, bro, I just feel like we gotta wake up and realize what's really going on. We got Cole Hogan with the green dot right now. Cole Hogan looks more lost than anybody on the defense right now. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Then we got Cam Curl cheating down, trying to help, but he can't really. He lost. He trying to remember how to be a great strong safety and still be the buff nickel. We just got people all over the place, and I definitely wasn't impressed with what I seen St. Juice doing yesterday. That was crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we play like the way our team set up. We gotta always hope for the best, and that's bad bump. You know what I'm saying? Like, we never hedge our best. We ain't signed no free agents out here that really could have improved the chances of our defense being better. You know what I'm saying? Like, all them youngers out there looking like mobs. But I don't know. I'm not about to sit here and knock the defense, because ultimately I do feel like we play decent. It's just that third down should be smoking us every time. Like, we can't get off the field on third down.
5
you know
for
what
5.
I'm saying? That's because we got them 5 for 5, bro. Everybody like, well, that's my home, bro. I don't care if it's my homes or not. You can't let that man go 5 for 5. Shorty played 1 quarter and had 2 tugs, Slim, and 100-something yards. Like, come on, bro. He was playing Madden on rookie out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't believe what I would say I couldn't believe what I was seeing, because I'm not surprised, but it's just like we be trying to blame the whole shit on JDR. It's not only JDR. Like, them players don't be in position half the time even. That's a big part of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody hoping that our D-line get pressure, but you got to understand, too, the league not set up the way it used to set up. Like, these quarterbacks getting the ball out their hand with under 4 seconds. So you figure, like, how much pressure do you actually expect them to get?
Yeah.
It ain't like what it used to be, where youngers is holding the ball all day long. They getting the ball out their hands in 3 seconds. What D-line in the league is like, unless you got Aaron Donald out there, who gonna actually get to the quarterback and get all these sacks? Like, that's unrealistic. Our DBs gotta play better. You know what I'm saying? And then as far as the offense is concerned, I ain't gonna hold you up too much longer.
No,
I got a minute 20, we rolling. Yeah. So as far as the offense is concerned, people got to also realize, too, that we got a lot of injuries. You know what I'm saying? We ain't seen JD out there really for real. You figure our tight end 1 through 3 been broke up. You know what I'm saying? Like, Monty Rogers been playing the 1 this whole entire time, and Curtis Hodges hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, you know, you had Eli Wolf out there catching passes. So people got to be mindful of that, too. We playing musical chairs on the O-line, and we still looking good out there. I was one of the biggest, you know, I had knocks on the O-line this whole time. I'm not going to say I'm standing corrected, because I still got issues with that O-line. But it's been serviceable. You know what I'm saying? We looking decent. And I'm loving what I'm seeing for Carson Wentz. Youngers can say what they want. Wentz is completing good passes and making great decisions. Y'all, people could call them checkdowns, whatever, but you figure coming into the season, that's what they were saying Wentz couldn't do.
Yep.
They were saying Wentz couldn't check the ball down, and now that he's doing it, they want to knock him for doing it. Like, I don't understand what really be going on. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Wentz is really, he making plays. I like all our receivers. Everybody concerned about Jahan. They not about to show Jahan doing nothing crazy out there yet.
Oh, yeah, nah.
Cut that out, man. We not going to see Jahan going crazy out there. You know what I'm saying? So got to stop thinking like that. And I feel like Curtis is showing me something. I still kind of, you know, I'm kind of cautiously optimistic with Curtis, but he definitely showing me something. You know what I'm saying? But
yes, sir.
I really like what we doing on the offensive side of the ball. Everybody talking about Gibby. Man, y'all knew Gibby wasn't no RB1, man. Like, we got to understand something. Like, Gibby was 4th in the league in rushing attempts and barely scratched that 1,000-yard, you know, plateau. And granted, he was like that, but come on, bro. Not only was he fumble prone, your man was injury prone as well. You know, like, if you force the ball in somebody's hands, of course that man gonna get yards. That don't even make sense. But you figure if now we got a real running back out there. If y'all watch the game, when Brian Robinson is in the game, his whole energy affect the game differently. That man out there getting 5-6 yards of run type shit, like, he changed the whole speed of the game. And then we don't need to, like, get rid of Gibby or nothing, but let that man do something different. Like, I wouldn't be, like, let's say, for example, and this is just, you know, in whatever world. Let's say Curtis Samuel don't show up this year. I wouldn't be mad if we let Curtis Samuel walk and have Gibby playing that little gadget role. You know, like, have him playing out in space, coming out the slot, coming out the backfield, X, Y, Z, doing those type of things, and let B-Rob do what he do. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't going to hold you up all evening, man. My time on, I ain't going to be one of them guys. I appreciate you taking my call. Hey, yo, Street Scores, you know you that guy, Rico. I always had much love and respect and admiration for you. I appreciate what you're doing, brother. Shout out to everybody in the chat, all my MOBB family in here. You know, it's all love. I see you in the Discord later on, bro.
Yes, sir. Catch you in the Discord, man. Appreciate you calling in. Agree with a lot of your points as always, man.
All right, peace, Mo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My boy Mega, man, strongest DMV accent doing it out here, man. My boy. I'm gonna catch y'all in the Discord later after I'm done streaming. Like I said, I'm trying to end it like around like 7-ish, maybe at 7, depending on what's going on. But yeah, make sure everybody y'all join the Discord. It should be in the link in the, let me make sure, because last time when I was live streaming yesterday, I said it was in the link in the description. It wasn't. Yeah, it's not. I don't know what's going on, but it's not there again. So let me go ahead and fix that right now. But I could be fixing that while my boy Troy is on the line. Can already start talking, man. What's good, Troy?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What's happening with you?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much. Doing well, doing well. Just got some thoughts like some of your other callers. Obviously, people have expressed concerns about the defense and what we've seen. Obviously, I'm not trying to put too much, into the preseason because, teams tend to, go vanilla in the preseason. However, the defense has not looked really good. Really, the team as a whole has not looked really good. However, one bright spot has been Brian Robinson. He's looked really good, and this is sort of piggybacking off of your last caller. So what I think we should do, given the concerns that we have with the defense, and the defense really doesn't seem to be able to stop anybody from what we've seen in the 2 preseason games, I think we should go to a ball control offense, feed the ball to Brian Robinson 20, 25 times a game, maybe 30 times a game, and let us be a run-first offense. And I know it sounds a little bit crazy with, some of the offensive weapons that we have, like Jahan and Terry and Curtis, but until the passing game finds its rhythm, I think the part of the team that seems to be most reliable is, I think the running game. I mean, the O-line seems to be pretty good, solid at worst in terms of run blocking, and then Robinson can break tackles. He actually reminds me of a young Leonard Fournette, the way he runs.
Yep.
So, I think, and I know it's not exciting. It's more exciting when teams are hitting, deep passes downfield and doing a lot of big plays downfield in the passing game. But, I think if you're talking about winning games, this is a part of our team that I think gives us an advantage over a lot of other teams. And I think we can assert ourselves in a way where we can just punish and pound teams and just wear teams down over, 3 quarters, 4 quarters. And on top of that, when you win the time of possession and you got these long drives, then, it keeps your defense off the field.
True.
So we
Very
kind
true.
of protect our defense. Our guys on defense are fresher. Opposing offenses have less opportunity to try and
get into a rhythm,
move the ball on them and score on them. So, and I know it's not excited. I know everybody wants to see those big plays downfield, but I think just in terms of winning games, I think this is probably the best shot that we have. And then on top of that, if you look at the Carolina game, and you touched on this, the special teams didn't look particularly good either. And they were like the one, I think, unit that was consistently solid last year. The special teams I thought was good last year, and they haven't looked good. I mean, I guess they looked better in the game. Yeah, I mean, but
yesterday was better than last week. Yeah,
it was better than last week. So, I guess that's just my take. I mean, you gotta go with, what the strengths of your team are. And clearly, Brian Robinson appears to be sure-handed. He can make guys miss. He can break tackles. We got an offensive line that can open holes for him. And then I'm not saying you can't occasionally go play action and, have Carson hit the occasional downfield play to Terry or the downfield play to Jahan. But, I just think until, we get to a point where the passing game really finds its rhythm and really comes together, I think we have to kind of be a run-first ball control offense.
All right, I can see that. I think it's gonna be like scheme 2 and matchup wise. Like I think I think it depends on who we play, where if we're going to try to attack deep down the field a lot, and then certain teams we may try to, run the ball more, especially to your point. Like if we're going against a really pass-happy team, say like the Chiefs, maybe we try to run the ball more against those type of guys to keep our defense off the field. I like the fact that we can, we have the potential to do both. We haven't necessarily seen it at great lengths yet, and I'm hoping we can get it going at some time in the regular season sooner rather than later. But I like the fact that we can, we're built to do both if we need to. So, but yeah, man, what were you about to say?
No, go ahead.
Oh, I mean, that was really it. I was about to just say good points and all of that. Thank you.
And then I think, it'll help Carson too, because we don't know mentally where he is, being on the third team in 3 different years. So, it'll kind of help take some pressure off of him as well.
Yep. I agree. Yeah, open things up.
But I know my time's up, so don't want to hold you too long.
All right, man. I appreciate that. My boy Troy, man, definitely call back next week if you can.
All right, man.
All right, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. And then we're going to bring in, this will be the final caller here. I'm going to go ahead and bring in the final caller. We got my boy Rick D to set it off, to end it all. What's good, Rick?
Hey, Rico.
What's good?
Sorry I missed you last week, man. I had some family stuff, but
oh no, you good,
I
man.
Finished watching. I watched your stock up, stock down video. My goodness, I mean, you ragged D. I mean, you should have just went with defensive coaches stock down. It looked like everybody was playing out of their mind. I mean, Williams, Fuller, St. Jude's, Hammer, Curl. I've never seen it like this. And I don't want to talk about McCain. You know how I feel about him.
Yeah.
But they were all not in rhythm, not in sync. It didn't look like they were coached up. And to talk about, I know we made the big D-line coaching switch, but they're doing the same thing. They're running outside. They're running fast on the outside, and nobody. I think I seen one play where I think it was Casey Toohill that actually said, "Oh, what's up, Rabbit? Let me go to the inside." And what did he find? A quarterback. I mean, they have to come back inside. You can't leave it open. How many times have we let that quarterback, second string quarterback at that,
just run right up the middle,
run for first downs?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just nobody's covering that gap, and I think that it's an issue. It has to be addressed. But when it comes to Mahomes and Wentz, I mean, the diverse difference in how much skill level there is. I mean, he was I mean, so when you got a Wentz in practice, and then you got a Mahomes in practice, oh my God! I mean, but I think they learned a big lesson on talent and arm strength and everything. Hopefully we can learn from that. And hey, I like to give a shout out to the Obata brothers. I love to see corners coming in. They were doing it, man. I love their pressure, their attitude. They were fighting. I loved it. But hey, and I want to give you a shout out to your Georgia Bulldog, man. That Wolf guy, he's got some character. I'd like to have him on the practice team if he can't make it. I mean, when that interception happened, he didn't give up. He knocked that dude clean out of the. I love it.
Yeah, he looked better than what I thought. I love my Georgia Bulldogs, but I haven't even been high on Wolf. But he looked better in that preseason game again with that effort there. I really appreciated him for that, especially.
Oh, it was awesome. And then another thing about, how I think that interception, I think that was a blown route. I know you were talking about it earlier.
Yeah.
But I think that was a blown route. The defensive coaches right now, I know they have to keep it vanilla because it's, preseason. But still, it's just our last 2 efforts are not
encouraging.
Let's just put it out. It's just not right. It's just not healthy for the fans. It's just, I don't know what to say about it.
Yeah, I mean, at least hopefully the half glass full look at it is like we went against really good talent in the Chiefs, and hopefully we get a lot of our mistakes out the way, because now we've seen Pat Mahomes, we've seen what we're worst at, we've seen what we're bad at. Now we have film to, like, you know, coach the players with going into the, you know, into the regular season. So at least we didn't play a bunch of cupcake teams and then we get to the regular season and we just get hit in the face with a whole bunch of talent. At least we faced Pat Mahomes and those guys, and now we're like, all right, when we face a really good quarterback, this is what we need to fix, and hopefully they internalize that and learn from it.
Man, I appreciate your time, man, but I'm trying to keep up with all your videos, man. You're a busy boy.
Hey, man, I'm not playing, man. Gotta go crazy.
Hey, next week I'll be in Maryland, man. I got a wedding, so I'm gonna skip you next weekend. Got more family stuff, but
that's what's up.
You take care, man. Keep pumping them things out, man. I enjoy every one.
Man, I appreciate it. My boy Rick D, man. Love the way that my boy calls in and ends the show like that, man. I appreciate it, and I guess I'll catch you in 2 weeks instead, man.
Yes, sir. All right.
Yes, sir.
Talk to you later.
All right, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream there. I'm going to pull up the Discord. I made sure is actually in the link in the description. Sometimes it's tripping and I don't know what be going on, but I'm about to join the Discord. So make sure if you're not in the Discord, you join it. And don't just join it today to hear what I have to say or anybody else that may have called in. Because first of all, a lot of the people that called in are in the Discord. They're every day. But make sure you're active every day, man. Like I said, Best Commanders Discord doing it. I'm going to keep saying it because I mean it. And then, again, don't just join today. Make sure you join every day. It's always something going on, man. Always a lot of discussions, whether heated and super debates or just chilling, just cooling. You ain't got nothing to do on a Wednesday night, pull up to the Discord, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody. I'm about to join the Discord, and I'm gonna be working on some content while I'm in there. So I'm just gonna be talking it up, chatting it up, adding my 2 cents here and there, and just working on some content and stuff like that. So, man, I appreciate y'all, and I will catch y'all, of course, tomorrow with some more videos. Live stream wise, I'll catch y'all Friday, and then of course Saturday again when we play the Ravens. Hopefully we can end their preseason NFL record win streak. It'd be nice. But the most important thing is for our starters to look better than their starters if they play, and for us to get healthier. That's also very important as well. So the next time I'm gonna catch y'all live stream wise is Friday, Saturday, and then of course Sunday. And then yeah, man, I'm so excited about the season, man. I'm super excited. I'm just glad to have football back. I know I keep saying it, but like college, NFL, whoever, man, I'm just so happy to have football back. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. Shouts out to all of the shout outs I'm seeing in the chat. I really appreciate y'all for pulling up. Please leave a like on the way out. Again, it's free for y'all, and it's huge for me. It means so much to me. It does so much for my videos and my content. So please leave a like on the way out. And man, yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all with a video tonight. That's why I'm ending the stream at 7. I'm going to go ahead and start work on some more content. I'm going to catch y'all live stream-wise the next time, Friday. So I'll catch y'all later. And again, I appreciate everybody that called in. I appreciate everybody in the chat. And I'll catch y'all later. I'm about to catch y'all on the Discord basically like in a few minutes.